Hello, welcome back. Lots of summons as usual. Got some thaumaturgy research done. It's at 7 now. We could do Purgatory if you want. I probably won't do it now though. And Greater Voice of Tiamat, okay. We got Improved Shatter. AoE 3, just pure magic, armor negating damage. Pretty powerful. The Astral stuff's pretty cool. Forced Returning just makes one person return and one enemy. Soul Sundering is a 50% cast time AoE 1 Soul Slay. Enslave Group AoE 1 Enslave Mind. Even Improved Mental Blast. This is AoE 3. It only has a 10% cast time. You could just spam armor negating magic damage on AoE 3 if you had a S3 mage. Some death spells in here as well. Burden of Time, we could do that if we really wanted to. Beckoning probably isn't very useful against Angoa because I assume everything has forest survival, but that's there too. I'm going to go back into Evocation now though. Go up the big goofy Fire Cloud spell. Mostly summons. We did do Knowledge of the Birds. We've cast this twice so far and found 2 sites. Magma Pit is 1 Fire Gem and 1 Earth Gem. And then a couple of battles. So I think we sent rituals into the Deadlands. This one was just Maenads. So we managed to kill most of them and the commander routed. That was good. We got attacked in the Bulwark, which is a Float Cat horror. Hitting... I had some units sitting here. The kind of guys who were just behind. Float Cat horror got sent at those guys, but the Salamander pops it pretty quickly. And the other ritual attack was Wolverine. But this was a slightly larger army. So we weren't really successful with rituals. But I sent mannequins and cave drakes. They can't quite overcome werewolves and stuff though. Got the white centaur there as well. Nothing too powerful in terms of mages, except the big pan. But there we go. Regular battles then, we attacked Henwood with a scout. There's some PD there. Eskin, like Niffle moved in. Dothian is my big army on the fort, so and just pinged it. But again, the Salamanders just pop individual commanders like that very quickly. And the Misty Forest, where was that one? Oh, just some linking province. Where an army is moving through. This is all White Centaur. Yeah, there's like 35 White Centaur. Coming to help fight my big stack, I think. So those were all the battles. A couple of other little things as well. We got Niffle rolling around. And there's Air attacking armor. So he managed to take his cat back again. That's kind of funny. Really annoying if AIO starts rolling into me now. Armor really needs to clean up his mess. Event Stand Darkwoods, got some unrest. Monobow, we got a bunch more gold and a Heartfinder sword. Mountains of Evernight, we got 13 water gems. Dothian's cracked open, got 10 diseases. Unfortunately, a couple of the sisters and nuns have diseases now. And that's it for messages, I think. So this turn, not much happening, just defending stuff now. I can see a little tiny stack of stuff here on my border, so I'll just patrol and vast and move some things to woodlands. There's just a couple of guys spamming Phantasmal Knight or Unending Chain Lightning. That's pretty much it. This guy's doing Improved Orb Lightning, just to be a bit different. And there's some Phantasmal Warriors coming as well to tank. And the guy's patrolling an Anvast, just a couple of camels and snakes and stuff, and then the same sort of script. So that's just in case a little raiding force tries to come through here. Other than that, the rest of the region looks pretty similar. This region looks pretty similar. Nothing really happening over here. This guy's just a random mage. Gonna move over to here, pick up a ring, and then go underwater probably. And then over here, I'm just gonna sit on this fort. It's been cracked open instantly, but we know that there's a huge amount of stuff in it. We do have 1400 siege strength. So I'm just gonna send one person into the fort, see what's in there, while we maintain the siege. And I'm gonna switch out. It was a mistake to bring the Prophet with this army instead of the Fish, because the Prophet now has 5 hit points because he's in enemy dominion. So I'm switching positions. The Fish is heading over to Dothian and my Prophet's heading over to God Coast. Other than that, this is just holding tight. And all my spellcasters in Giant's Rest are going to hit this stack. This is the 30... How much was it? 32 plus a caster, White Centaur. we're going to hit this with as many rituals as we can. So it's going to be Spring Hawks, Cave Drakes again, Algae Men, and Mannequins. So they'll all attack this and hopefully they kill it. That'd be nice. While I'm doing that, I'm going to try and get a lab up in Ungbeloth. I've just got the mage set to retreat just in case this stack moves in. I don't think this stack will move in, but you never know. But we will continue trying to set stuff up here since it's useful. And that is pretty much everything. We're generating quite a few bloodstones now. We've got the 4 blood hunters here just going, and the unrest is permanently 0. Killing about 100 population a turn. We're up to 93 bloodstones already. I'd start turning those into lifelong protections or go back into blood magic, try and do some stuff. But we'll set this up as a blood hunting province next as well and generate tons of blood slaves, and then we can decide if we want to do something with them or not. That's pretty much it for this turn, just holding tight here. Any other interesting commands? I don't think there's anything. I've stopped summoning Vine Men because we're running out of nature gems. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We do have a nature mage slowly making his way over to this new throne. Put Vine Men in it. And there's a Sultan heading over there now as well to put, well, I guess tiny fire elementals in it first. That's it for this turn. That was turn 55. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. Lots of spells as usual, and then lots of battles. So the first one was Misty Forest, where we sent many different rituals as we could into a bunch of White Centaur. How do you think they fared? That's a lot of crap. A lot of White Centaur. Springhawk's going first. Don't last very long. And it's the Algae Men. Hmm. 8 attack, 9 damage fist. And we've got the Cave Drakes and the Mannequins. Cave Drakes are tough, at least. Alright, that didn't go very well. We tried, though. There's the Misty Forest. 69 things, killed 2 White Centaur. Okay. Never mind that, then. After that, we had a variety of different battles. Some of them were worth watching. First up was AI did, in fact, decide to attack us with his god. We do know that the god is very vulnerable to just getting hit by mannequins, so I'm going to move my Death Mage over in range to do that, and hopefully just kill this guy in one turn. In this battle, we have a PD commander who gets a Baron who does Paralyze, and paralyzes the Shidu for quite a while. This guy ends up getting Paralyze and Chains of Fire spammed on him quite a lot. So, considering we've just got a little bit of PD here, we actually last quite a while. And Paralyze finally expires. And at that point, we never really get back into the swing of things. We did do about 150 damage to him, though. Which is pretty cool. But we now have a rampaging Shidu in our lands. Took control of Deadlands with no problems. All the battles here. We saw an Atlantean stack attacking Niflheim. I'll just check this out so we can see his army. He's got his golems that are mostly geared for thugging, but this one does improve Metal Blast. You can see it getting spammed. Improved Metal Blast has a 10% cast time, I believe. So he's able to spam that quite a large number of times. Other than that, he's got these Living Pillars, Sacred Guys. His blesses, Air Shield, Magic Resistance, Pen, Friction Resistance. Got some Yetis, some Water Elementals, I assume are from bottles. Maybe? Guy's got a bottle. He also does this spell where he summons Kidnids. Like, a lot of them. It's important to see this army because we also got attacked by Nifl this turn. By Atlantis this turn. So Atlantis is walking towards one of our thrones, I guess. And it's a similar sort of army. 2 golems. They're geared very similarly. This one's got a lot of pearls. Lots of spellcasters. We'll have lots of items. And this one also does a lot of kidnids. Let's see. Turn 2. Here they all come. It's pretty interesting seeing them all just come out of nowhere. That's marching towards us. Currently in Bandego. We also got attacked in the woodlands by Pan, which is where I put some patrollers to do some defense. We had a bunch of spellcasters doing all that. A bunch of different types of orb lightning. And some phantasmal knights. The phantasmal knights have been pretty reliable blockers for the entire game. I do quite like them. So we fend off that little push, which is good. So there's the woodlands. These units are all stealthy? Oh, I thought Maenads were stealthy, I guess not. Werewolves are though, so if someone's been summoning a lot of werewolves, they could always be stealthing stuff through your lands, which you should probably be aware of. And we also pinged the fortress in Dothian. Let's check this out. It is mostly Maenads, which is good, I guess. There are a lot of spellcasters here. All in this block. Poisonous dog. So there's Dothian. So we'll try storming this fort this turn, see how it goes. Fingers crossed we don't get caught out by something, but it just looks like a huge block of Maenads with a couple of spellcasters. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. There are some conjurers here. And the Bone Reader. The death spells do a lot of cold damage sometimes, so might be something to look out for. Unexpected events, we got people found drowned in a swamp in Might Marsh. And there's some fire gems in Might Marsh. And in Jebaro, some gems. Worldwide event evocation rituals are cheaper. It'd be nice if we could cast Maelstrom now. Dothian's still cracked open, got some disease, and we got another national hero. We have luck scales, and it's turn 56, and this is our second hero. This guy is insanely good. Al-Malik Al-Azwad, the Black King. Fire 4, Air 4, Water 2, Earth 2, Blood 2. He's crazy. He's only susceptible to Cull 5. I wonder if that's something that's been overlooked by JBBM. Yeah, other than that, he's firepower, magic power. He looks pretty similar to all the others. Oh, he's an amphibian. Oh, is that why he's not as cold vulnerable? Oh, that's very weird. I guess that's why he's got water magic. Okay. Either way, he's ridiculously powerful looking. So he'll help out against this Atlantean stack that's marching towards us, I guess. So it was the army that we could see here. So 2 things now. First of all, this throne is now undefended. So we should try and take this if we can. Second of all, we had a little army here that was... Well, this army was specifically for defending against this if it aggressed. So it's aggressing. So some of this stuff is going to move now over to this throne to protect it. So I guess that's where he's going. I must surely be the worst target for him because all of my thrones are really landlocked. Maybe he already has this throne though, and doesn't need any more post thrones. He's got this one already. Yeah, he's got lots of really easily accessible thrones, I guess. There's this one as well. Maybe I am his best target. Maybe this throne is like the closest to the water. But we're just going to prepare this province. There's currently 402 units in the garrison plus stuff on commanders, and I have everyone here. Well, this guy's doing transformation, but everyone else is doing... we've got 4 phantasmal warrior casts. We've got, what is this, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more salamander casts. still doing Zmei. This fort's going to be rammed, so if he moves here next turn, we'll just patrol with everything, I think. And there's also lots of mages here, plus the stuff that's actually moving over as well. Yeah, we should have no problems fending this off, I don't think. Let's see what it does. So best case scenario, he walks straight at the throne, loses horribly, and then we can work on taking this throne, which would be great. It's good to know this guy's amphibious, that's great. So I've got my water guys over here. One's forging a water bracelet to get him to water 3. The other one's been given a robe and he's forging a Sea King's goblet. We'll just keep forging goblets, I guess. Make sure we can take lots of stuff on the water. The Vine Men are amphibious, I'm gonna guess. Yeah. 4 amphibians. So that's now our target, which is cool. Speaking of thrones though, we need to get this one next as well. Which means we need to smash some of Pan's armies in this region. So let's storm this castle and hopefully do that. I've just got everything here storming this turn. One guy's left on siege. Same scripting as we've seen multiple times, but here's the army again. Stuff that doesn't have heat auras is down here. We're going to lay down lots and lots of buffs. Lots of mages doing big evocations, and we have the 3 thugged out sultans as well, attacking rear. Also got a fish in the battle now who's going to do Divine Blessing. There he is. My prophet's over on the throne of the moon, right? Yeah. We can claim all this stuff soon, I guess. That's pretty much the only thing happening this turn. Oh, one really annoying thing. I built a lab here this turn, but it didn't get built because... Where is this? Ung Bailoff? So we discovered a sneaking enemy, which was a false prophet event. And then I had my mage scripted to retreat. So I guess construction takes place way after battles. So because we managed to discover this false prophet, the ghoul mother ran away and never built the lab. So I think we just lost the gold from that, unfortunately. She did successfully retreat to Neotha though. She's going to move to Hinnom so that she can cast Raise Mannequins at this asshole. And I'm going to move some new mages to Ung Bailoff to get a lab up here. It's a bit unfortunate that we didn't get that built. Rituals this turn are going to get cast at a variety of provinces around here. And this one as well, because there's a temple here. It'd be nice to burn that down. That's pretty much it for this turn. Just moving stuff to here to defend. I'm going to watch where this goes. And yeah, storming this fort. So if this goes well, we'll just march straight over to this throne next. And then if we can get in a position to claim this throne and then this underwater throne, we can also claim these 2 and we'd win the game. So, fingers crossed that all goes well. I should probably... Probably be careful about this army though, shouldn't we? This army's probably going to move towards this throne if I had to guess. So we might have to get ready to defend against that as well. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So that was turn 56. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. Lots of messages again. We got evocation to 8 as well. No, to 7. 8's next. We got it to 7. There is a bigger version of Unending Chain Lightning here. Changed 13 times. I'm always scared of using this in case it just bounces to my own dudes, but as like an initial volley, it's pretty devastating. 50 range as well. AoE 1 spell. That's a really nice one. There's some other stuff in here that might be fun to play with. I'm not sure what the... This looks kind of weak. I'm not sure. I suppose it's 30 points of armor piercing magic damage. And then it does decay. Not sure about that one. But there's a big earthquake here. I think this always does the cave collapse. Like I don't think it requires a cave to do the cave collapse. So this is just 28 damage if it hits, and then also paralyzes you. I'm not sure. I don't have much luck with earthquake in vanilla, so I might leave that one alone. Blade Wind we probably won't use because it's... Oh no, this is the non-iron one. 10% cast time, 31 projectile. Maybe we'll use that. We'll think about it. There's Advanced Arcane Bolt as well, 21 projectiles, only affects magic beings. It's really worse if people cast it at us than the other way around. Anyway, Lots of spells as usual. It's a big turn, but it's actually quite a simple one. In terms of the ritual phase, we saw, I don't know who this is, but someone took a province of Nifl. Some wearying sylphs. These are Airalies that also have a sleep aura. Pretty nice. And then we hit Arco with some living Mercuries. Didn't kill everything here, but we did actually kill 5 White Centaur with that, which is pretty good. In addition to some trash. Misty Forest we hit with some Drakes and we took that. Forest of Eden we hit with Springhawks. This was to destroy a temple, but unfortunately Springhawks are pretty bad apparently. That's a shame. Sometimes you get lucky and they just fly straight on the commander and kill it and instantly win, but sometimes not. Star Peaks we took with Mannequins, and Henwood we took with Algernon. So there's 3 provinces that are independent now that we'll try capping with scouts. A couple of random battles then. Big ones is that we can see Atlantis moving towards us. This is the army that's in the south near that throne we've been preparing for. And this is the new one, moving towards the throne of the moon. So it's very similar. There's not as many living pillars here, it's just 11. Mostly coral guards. 115 of these guys. Yeah. Let's get to the battle at the fortress in Dothian. The purpose of doing this was just to take out a Pangaian stack while I'm moving through his territory. I didn't think I'd be staying here very long to kill an army and then move on. So we are black and Pan is green. We do a lot of flame clouds. But we clear out the gate pretty well, because everything in here is just getting cooked. And we've got all our dudes on the back line here as well. The gate's been cleared out already. Looks like the back line's gone already as well. That's a big fire cloud still. Yeah, that's pretty easy. This guy needs some soldiers standing next to him to give him his fatigue back, I think. I'm gonna start doing that from now on, because he never actually takes off. Where's the other big guys? The U one, yeah. The other guys did okay, they were walking around chopping things up. That was Dothian though. We wiped out everything here with very little difficulty. Lost 5 grubs, 15 fire elementals, 2 guardians, an Ifrit, 2 Jinn, and 2 camel riders, and that's it. So, pretty good. We also found a sanguine dowsing rod. Okay. Events then, Bulwark, we found the silver mine for 40 gold a ton. Got famine in Darkwoods, and some gems in Sonafi. Worldwide event, still got cheap evocations. Lost scouts everywhere. And started starving in Nom. I guess I summoned too many salamanders. I've tried to fix this now. I've redistributed some endless bags of wine. That's unfortunate, because what I wanted to do this turn was patrol. But I don't really want to patrol when, if I hit S, all the units lit up currently are the ones starving. Yeah, a lot of people are starving, unfortunately. So I don't really want to fight while I'm starving. I'm just going to sit here in the fort for a turn. We'll see if he moves on to us. Maybe it's better if we just let ourselves have a fort defense anyway. I don't know. With that in mind, I'm going to continue doing some summons and doing lots of forging. I'm going to forge 2 astral boosters to get this caster up to S4. I'm forging lots more girdles and some earth boots around the world. I've got people summoning Zmei and Phantasmal Warriors. And I've also got this guy casting Vafa Flames, which I don't think I've ever actually used that in a game. But it puts fire around your fort when you get stormed. So that might be pretty useful. So this Nom is just currently prep for when this stack moves into us and storms us. Same sort of story up here. This is the new stack that's sort of walking towards us. So the stuff that we just used to take Dothian is just going to move back and sit in the fort. We'll get off. If he moves on and then like storms immediately, we'll be able to just do a bunch of summons in the fort next turn at least. But this army's pretty powerful. I'm not sure that he could kill it. Yeah. It's a bit unfortunate that this is his strongest army into my weakest. But this has like tons and tons of summons now, so it's okay. And this is his weakest army into my strongest, so... I'm not sure, I guess it's fine. It'd be nice to do some more summons in this fort anyway to make this army even bigger, because why not? But I don't think he's going to have... I think it's going to be really difficult for him to get through all of my high quality troops, all my sultans and djinns and stuff. And then down here, he's going to have to fight into 120 salamanders who all do Mind Blast with 10 fire damage, so... I don't know, I think he's got his work cut out for him. But who knows, he might have some crazy spells that he deploys that just own me. So we'll be careful. He's left a little mage behind in this province, I'm not sure why. But I'm going to hit this province with some rituals this turn to try and kill it. I think there's a guy in the fort doing Send Springhawks. And then I think there's a guy up here doing... No, this guy. Doing Send Algae Man. So we'll hit this guy with Springhawks and Algae Man and see if we kill him. I realized, by the way, this guy, since this guy's Air 4, he can actually get us air boosters, which is pretty cool. If we manage to smash both these armies, maybe I'll think about doing that, I don't know. Over in Green Waters, I'm forging lots of Sea King's Goblets now. We've got one in the treasury lined up. Let's us get 100 size worth of army underwater. So yeah, in a few turns we can just move on to this fortress here, I think. We've got some good stuff in the garrison here. Quite a lot of trolls. Trolls will be good. We'll send some stuff underwater and try and take this throne. And up here, we've got this guy. He takes care of the province events pretty easily, unfortunately. We didn't get like a cool extra, whatever they're called, Guardian Spirit to help us fight him. So Godwoods is under siege, but got the Death Mage in Hinnom. He's casting Raise Mannequins on him. So hopefully that kills it. And then there's a bunch of like diseased stuff moving into Witch's Copse to just start taking back this territory. That'll be fine, I think. And that's it for this turn. There's just lots of forging and spells going on, but really I'm just fortifying this fort and fortifying this fort. And we'll just brace for impact from Atlantis. But as long as both of those battles go okay in a couple of turns, we'll just continue. We'll move over to this throne and this throne. And we'll be pretty close to winning, I think. I'll just check if there's anything that really needs mentioning. There's just so much stuff being like forged and everything. There's the Earth Boots getting forged. May, Sea King's Goblet, Crystal Coin. Yeah, I guess the other thing to mention is rituals getting cast at this stack. So I'm going to hit this stack with Living Mercuries and Mannequins. Just because sometimes, like, if I just watch the Arco fight, sometimes the Living Mercuries, they just get in range of enough stuff that even though they don't really kill much themselves, when the battle ends, a lot of stuff just dies from the poison, you know? So even if it just whittles away like 10 or 20 units from this army, that'd be pretty good, I think. And that's it for the turn. That was turn 57, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.